Hello and welcome back to Speedynet, the one and all transporting company that moves passengers and goods and makes lots of money in the process. Look at that, 17.5 million bucks. Yeah, that's pretty good. And well, last time we added quite a few destinations. We did quite a few changes and additions and optimizations and whatnot to the network. So, I think that right now is about time that we take a look at our profits. I haven't even taken a look at these myself in quite a long while, so here we go. Operating profit. Oh, there has been quite a big dip, but look at this, we are back on our peak performance, even after this dip. And you have to remember, this is our net profit, you know, what we make each period. That is building costs subtracted as well. So this is most likely the reworking of this junction, which was a lot of new tracks and a lot of terraforming, and yeah, that costs. But yeah, we're doing well, so it seems. Then I want to know... Yeah, the income graph will more or less show the same thing, there's not much difference there. Yeah, see, I mean, this is where it all comes from, the delivered cargo rate. Now, I'm not really sure, but I don't think we have added that much more big producing new industries to the network. But I think that the main cause for it is the optimization of the vehicles loading all the iron ore and whatnot, you know? Them not going for the full load, but just continuing to circle around, so... Yeah, I think that's the main cause for it, but I'm happy for it nonetheless, of course. One final one, performance, company value. Yeah, so we're making a big, climb in operating profit, but our company value is more or less just slowly but steadily increasing. There's no much real difference in it, other than maybe a slight dip here and there, but that is mostly of me balancing stuff, I think. These are these flat periods. So, all in all, the Speedynet's looking very healthy. And well, if we take a look at our monies, we can see that yes indeed we are healthy. Oh, we actually made less train income over here? I guess so, but more vehicle income to offset it, so... Yeah, we also had... no, we did have more costs, I believe. Yeah, we did. So, 1861 was a slightly worse year in terms of financial performance. Though, well, it's what you call worse when you still have, like, I don't know, 3 million profit. Wow. And we are right now more or less at exactly the same. And most of that profit... well, it actually went away at other, which I think is like terraforming and such, and planting trees and all that, so... Ah well, anywho, so we've looked at the figures. There are a few things that you, the viewer, brought to my attention that I need to fix. One is over here. There is a slight bit of track that I had forgotten to build. Look. Thanks for pointing that out. Look, I fixed it. There, this station is now better operable. Another thing that someone pointed out, rightfully so, is that this station does not have a curve over here, but there is a route that actually requires this curve to be there. Now, the thing is that right now this station is awfully close to this track, so we are gonna get the curvature in there, because right now, if the train wants to go over here, it needs to make a massive detour, then turn around somewhere, I think over here. Oh, that's not even possible, so it probably turns around here, then go back all the way. So that's like slightly inefficient. Yeah, I think that's an understatement. So what we're gonna do is we're going to relocate these tracks a little bit, create some more space, and add the required curves. So here it goes. Ooh, look at that, a new cargo tram available. Pretty much the same issue as the passenger steam cargo tram has, so yeah, we won't really look further into it, but it's there, so now you know. Alright, I think that right now we more or less have fixed this junction to be, well, actually a proper junction that goes both ways, which was direly needed, so there we are. Now, another thing that someone pointed out to me, which I wasn't aware of, and well, I'm very thankful for all the tips, comments and help and advice you all give me, so thanks, is this. Look at over here. We can get the cargo flow legend to be displayed on screen. So if we take a look at passengers, we can see that Borough Mixed Farm is a very crucial piece in, well, you know, in the whole passenger distribution. And we can also see that the passengers going to and from these docks are not enough. Oh, and another thing I wanted to show you. Look, this town is now growing. We can take a look at Borough and we can see that it's not growing. See, it requires stuff to grow. But this town is growing. Every 47 days it will grow bigger till the requirements aren't met, I think it was, or something like it. So yeah, at some point it will stop growing. But yeah, I thought it was pretty cool. It is our passenger services and all that kicking into action, and well, I'm very proud of it. But yeah, we can see with this view that, well, oh, I did close it right now. But we can see over here that over here there are loads of passengers waiting to be transported to here and there, and we do not have enough capacity. So my guess is that we might want to... Oh yeah. Oh yeah, most definitely. Oh, they even want to go to the hotel. That's not the... Oh no, 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 no. They are not going to the hotel. We are only going to unload and don't load any cargo here. So... yeah, they might want to go to the hotel right now, but yeah, that's going to be their problem, not mine. The other passengers over here, yeah, they all want to go to stuff over there. So I'm thinking that we need to get ourselves a big ship in here. Yeah, let's get one. Alright, and done. Now, somebody did point out as well that I'm kind of treating passengers as second-round cargo. Well, after all, that's what they are. Cargo, right? Things that need moving. But, yeah, I mean, see, the thing is that right now we only really have cargo ships, except for this one, but it's slower and speed is key with passengers, so I can't use it. Or this one. But... see, it's crazy expensive, crazy big, and costs a lot to run, so yeah, no. If you see what I mean, we're not gonna get this steamship, even though it's fast. No. Yeah, see, with passenger speed is keys, I'm using the fastest ships only, and yeah, therefore, yeah, we're gonna use cargo ships and refit them for passengers. Yeah, luxury will come. In the end, we will have more ships. Now, last time we were hooking up towns to our ever-growing network, and I think last time we ended over here with this town, Swordhead Crawls. I think right now what we need to... Wait, there's a red line over here as well. Why is that exactly? It is of this train line, isn't it? Yeah. And what is this station called? Oil Refinery. But they all need to go to Bunfing Bridge, or is it the other way around? That the passengers from over here need to go to... Heading home. I don't see it. I don't see where there's a red line over there. Clearly we have enough capacity. So I won't worry too much about that. No. In fact, and by the way, cargo flow. I want you to be disabled right now. No, what we're going to do is, you know, we're going to continue with adding more destinations to our network. And since last time we pretty much hooked up everything on this island, I think we should focus on a new area within our network. This is a very good candidate over here. Same for over here, you know, add these destinations to it, but my eye has fallen on a much bigger and better project to scope at. See, we have one branch of our network going off to this direction, and right now it's only getting ourselves some supplies to boost up the production over here, you know. I mean, the real meat of our money is made over here and over here in this section, and this is just you know, a way to, well, and this whole branch here is just there to generate supplies. I think we can do much more with this area, because just take a look at the shape of the land. See, it is a dead end. There is, well, it's a bit of a, well, you know, island-esque like setup. I don't know, there's a word in my language for these type of land masses that only have one connection point to the mainland, which is what we have over here. So my plan is to expand our passenger network transportation carrying service, whatever you want to name it really, to this area. And then also, I mean, look at all the red dots. There's countless industries over here. And then also expand our industry cargo haulage over here, so that we just hook up everything. I, for one, can see 7 coal mines over here. There must be some place where we can take all that lovely and juicy coal, right? So yeah, that's the scope of the game. Now, if we take a look at our passengers again, we see that this is pretty much the furthest or the closest point to this branch. So let's take a look over here. And well, we are going from this station, we are going to expand our network. And yes, I know there's Sortingworth Falls, and no, we're not going to hook this one up. No. No, we're going to move from this point. We are going to hook up the town of, well, I don't even, no, not He-Town. So from this, yeah, the closest one is Flundingworth. So Flundingworth, you are the next candidate to be hooked up to our ever enlarging massive network. Alright, so this is a fact, but I'm looking at the network currently and oh boy, do I see bad things over here. I don't really know why. Oh, I do know why this is. That is because of this hill that they need to climb. Yeah. Right, we need to do something about this. We need to add more climbing possibilities. So I'll quickly go about and fix this issue that we have over here. Right, that should fix the issue. But anyway, what I was aiming at is that right now, when I'm looking at all these stations, I do see that there are no, well, bypass tracks. And I must say that for this station, that is going to be quite a difficult one. Because, well, you know, I mean, this side's easy, that's obvious. But this one, yeah, that one's tricky. Yeah. So I don't think that this station will see that many bypass tracks, but on the other hand, what we could do, of course, is a bit of terraforming. Yeah, right, we're gonna make bypass tracks for both this and this station. So I'll get that done right now. Alright, I think we have two pretty well done bypass tracks over here. And well, so far I've also thought about maybe doing something about these two climbs, but I haven't really seen any big traffic jams due to these climbs, so I'm gonna leave it as is for now. But well, you know, now that we have this new cargo flow legend viewing method, let's take a look at it. It seems that everything is pretty wide. There aren't that many passengers to be hauled to any place. And that does make sense. I mean, if we take a look on the map where we can see it a little bit better, the one thing you have to keep in mind is that the cargo list is mainly based on the distance of the next town, you know, the next destination. So this is already quite far away, so these destinations won't see that many passengers. Oh, and the fact that Flundingworth has next to no passengers, that also does come into play, though it is growing already. Look at that. It is already growing. Anyway, moving forward, we will grab the next batch of towns. And that is this cluster over here. I mean, even Haydingworth, we're gonna get it. I mean, look at this, New Gronfing Pool. 1,062 inhabitants. And then Tubero. I mean, 1,500 inhabitants, and I want all of them. Now, there's two ways we can go about this. First of all, there is no real station close by. I mean, this is way too far. We're not. I mean, I can't. Yeah, this is the closest one. So those are both not an option. So what we need to do is we need to build separate stations. And what I'm thinking of doing over here is to build one station over here and give Tubero its very own private station. We could build that over here. It will probably be facing in this direction, and then we'll have this station be... Alright, yeah. I totally got it figured out. So let's get to work then, shall we? Right, and there we are, our very moss and weed overgrown passenger line over here. Took quite a bit of work, especially getting this junction right as well. We're gonna have like a junction and a junction over here, you know, the bypass tracks and the the junction itself, which needs to go to multiple directions. I also want passengers over here and over here, so yeah, this was a bit of a complex junction, but I think we got a fairly decent solution over here, so yeah, I'm quite happy with it, and well, I can only hope that the amount of passengers that we are gonna get is going to be ginormous from this. Now, one cool thing, what you can see over here, is that these grey lines basically mean that it's only one-sided. If we have a double wide, it's passengers in both ways. So, yeah, pretty interesting. One annoying fact, though, is the fact that Headingworth is now hating us so much that we're not allowed to expand the amount of tram stations over here, which is kind of annoying, but well, what can we do, right? Now, another thing that someone did point out to me, which was quite cool, and I wasn't even aware of this, is that if we go to the go-to orders, there should be a auto schedule option. At least so I was told. Is it this one? Auto timetable? No, those are just shared orders. Oh, it's over here actually. Timetable. Yes. Oh, automate? Is this the thing? Automate. This timetable has not yet started. Okay. I'm a bit new to this, I must admit. I've tried it once, totally forgot how it worked, so I'm a bit dabbling around. But we are going to timetable, of course, our trams. That is what real trams have as well, you know, they are always timetabled, so we should do the same, of course. I don't know, really. It's road vehicle 470. Maybe I yeah, it doesn't really, there's no point really in timetabling one vehicle. We need to have, you know, where there's lots of vehicles, and that's why we need the timetables. So, has it started right now? Come on, show me. Not time. Oh, and stay for one tick. This timetable will take at least one tick to complete. Alright, so perhaps we can now see no vehicles. Yeah, over here we can then see the departures of the vehicles, which I think is pretty neat as well. For now I'm just gonna do the trams, see a bit how it works, you know, discover a bit of it, and I might do some off camera actually to find out the nitty and gritty of it, but yeah, I think this should be quite cool. Oh, I also see that I have forgotten one important piece of track there. That is for the trams to turn around quite crucial, I might add. So yeah, it's a good thing we do have it now. Anyway, this is all set up, and I'm pretty sure that this will be all functioning in like no time. What we need is to hook up to Borough. So yeah, let's build this station for this town then, shall we? Alright, and we have ourselves this passenger station set up. Now I must admit that it isn't the most beautiful one, but if we look at... yeah, they're appalling. So aside from the existing station tiles, I cannot change or add anything. So we'll have to wait till they're a little bit more happy with us, but that will all come during good time. For now though, I think that, well, if we open up this new fancy cargo flow legend again, yeah, look at this complexity, it has been added. And in fact, we can now even see that, I believe, from over here, there's quite a few passengers wanting to... oh my good lord! Oh my good lord! We need to take a look at the via and then the destination. See, there's quite a few who need to go to this hardware store. So in fact, what we might have to do is maybe, just saying, we might have to add another one of you. Because right now you're empty, but I'm pretty sure that once you get over here, you will be instantly filled up, because there's 83 freaking passengers. Now we can actually carry 75, but it's only gonna become even more passengers soon, so yeah, Flundingworth, I think it's the hotel actually that's the main cause for it, but well, we'll have to keep an eye on that, you know, whether or not orange is enough to warrant an extra train. I don't want to overshoot it too badly, so though this is clearly yikes. Yeah, that's not working out so well, is it now? No, that's clearly not working out so well. But well, you know what? Let's quickly add some more vehicles to this one then. Roarborough, you need a few more vehicles, alright? So I'll just add 3 there. That should do it. At least that should alleviate the most immediate problems. But look at how many horses we have here. To imagine that each and every vehicle has 6 horses. I mean, the amount of horses is far outpacing the amount of carriages that we have. But well. So, oh man, look at this. Yeah, things are getting really crowded over here. Anyway, yeah, Speedynet is developing, and the network of passenger destinations is now really starting to become something major. And wow, look at this, man. I mean, I see red lines everywhere, really. Now, Dunfingley has quite grown, and it's still growing. I think that, you know, when we first took it up, it had like 200 inhabitants or something like that, but right now it seems that Dunfingley is doubled in size almost. But as you can see, there is clearly some balancing that... oh man, yeah, yikes. We really need some balancing over here, and I'm very curious, by the way. Do these ships... look at the profit, man. Oh, oh crap, that's a fish ship. Wrong ship. Where is the... are you the ship? Are you the one ship? Yeah, you didn't make that much profit though. Thought we had a big ship on this one. Isn't it? I mean, you won't be making that much money, obviously. Same for you. I don't get it. Ah well, anyway, there's, as I was about to say, there's quite some balancing that we need to do, and we will take care of that off camera. But for now, I think that we have achieved quite a bit. We've expanded our network quite a bit, made it way more complex, and we also enhanced it a little bit with the bypass tracks. So yes, Speedynet's doing good, and well, I hope you'll join me next time when we play more OpenTTD.